You can talk to me. Is it on? Hey.
Okay. Gets to be close quarters, I know.
Yeah. Okay. So it's up here.
Are you cooking?
Tell them about. We don't need no more rocks.
So what are you doing? Listen and
What's Stacy doing? Yes. Ew, Stacy, you can help us. He's right here.
What is this one?
Okay, what is this one? Temperature. Wait, temperature. Gas sample. Where's right here? Right here.
I had you in the face yesterday.
1001.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come back.
Wow. Just tell them we turned on the gas sample and help
We
them.
turn on the gas sample and it's turning purple. There's a light bulb and it's purple. It's a long light bulb and it's purple.
Just a minute.
I think you're supposed to.
Let's do this. Confused?
Restart over.
Need your right ear. Okay, so that's the one that they.
Okay.
Okay, Canada, Japan.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yes, whoa. Yeah, I'm trying to see the color.
Tell Brenton to.
I don't see color.
Brenton, it's soft. Go find the map. There's like a whole bunch of countries that tell. Oh, Cal, you know where the map is when you showed us everything? Go. Put it there. Plug into the power strip.
After it turns purple, what happens?
Just plug it into the strip. You know those strips that you can plug?
That's kind of cramped.
Yeah, kinda.
Underneath the light. This.
Oh.
I think it's about 10. Okay, guys. So I have to do
And
this.
to do it again at 9.
Okay, you want to do it?
No, I have to wait 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I'm still trying to find it out. Then you're trying to get it by So I mean, okay, that's one of
Yeah.
15 minutes every time.
And something else you can do, you can turn, while you have it pushed down, you can turn that knob and it'll make an even different sound.
I don't get
So push it down and then turn it around and around. There you go.
The bubbles? Thanks.
Good job. Does it sound like a thirsty cat? That's what it's supposed to be.
What does it sound like?
A thirsty cat.
Is it really?
Hi. An arm of a space. Oh, person high.
I'll take the door. I'll take the chicken right out. I'm gonna hurt myself. I love you, Mama.
I'm not okay. I have to go up in there. Dirty mess. Oh, this is my name.
That was kind of freaky.
Come on, Jay, right here.
Are you the last one? Would you close the door, please?
What about that hatch? Is it supposed to be closed? Is it hatch supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah, you can close it when you get in. Okay, the way you get in is you hang on to that and go in leg first. You're welcome to go in this way or that way here.
Oh, I would have loved to see Justin.
Put it inside there.
Love it. Open house, I say open house.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
How you doing? Check to make sure the satellite is right. Yeah. How about that? It's only extended a little long towards the satellite. 80%, 90%. Right there, that will be fine. No, it says between 80 and 90. No, dude, that'd be... Are you the last one? 80 and 90. Logan. Logan. Good. Thank you. Logan, if you see the back of the book, you can choose between 3. What? Do you know what I do?
give the satellite to the experimentation team for astrophysicists. The experimentation. Brittany, what are you?
What?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Experiments right here.
What?
Thank you, Kel.
Right here.
What are they?
They're getting the.
Oh yeah, they're doing the solar. They're doing the solar panel.
Protecting last.
Hey James, what are you guys?
When the solar panel
Okay.
to the left of the window. To the left? Ow! So here. Oh, over here. Hey Bryson, does your heavily turn the solar panel until you get to the highest number possible? The panel does not turn all the way around. Watch in the window.
Hey, rocket tree.
I can't hear you.
Questions. Have your partnership?
Hold on. How many experiments have you done?
Latitude.
Take the piece of.
Yeah.
Guys, listen.
Okay. Do you have the International Space Station
Okay.
map?
Okay. Take the piece. Take a
Okay,
little
click on the
back.
red.
Take the piece of
Right
the
next to that command.
What?
No.
Let's do this program.
Okay, it is
Mineral pioneering.
I think
But sometimes hard to identify a mineral by color.
I done something.
It's
I
silver.
think I done something. Okay.
The metallic
mineral
usually have one.
Identification.
What?
The mineral and choose the correct color.
No.
Yellow,
Okay.
green,
Yeah.
and black banana. We have to.
What color is the rock?
Yeah. Let me see.
Are they checking the solar panels every 10 minutes or 20? No.
It does. Go for an EVA.
On. Look at the surface of the mineral. Gently rub it with the finger. The part of it shine or sparkle like metal.
Wait a minute.
And the testing materials. Check to see if the magnet will stick to the mineral. If it does, it's not magnetic.
Go
It's
for an
magnetic.
EVA.
It did.
You're welcome. Tell us about it.
Does it? Turn it upside down.
Okay.
It doesn't?
Okay.
So, a timer that you set.
Finish. What?
So read over all that solar panel.
We're building a
information
rover.
like you're doing it the very first time. Okay?
What? No. What? Okay. Good. We're just figuring out the pieces. I hear this little buzzing noise, but it doesn't interfere. 1 minute.
What does that mean? Oh, feeding? Contracts or beat
Spectroscope. Sharp.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Black. Okay.
This is the pressure when the heart relaxes and the blood flows back into it.
What's contracting?
When it contracts or squeezes together, that's contracting.
So it would be pressure. Means contracting and beating is just beating.
Found it.
And are you grafted? Are you grafted?
Yellow, gray, silver, black, and blue. Hey. Britain. Rock and mineral. Britain. I do the experiment.
In the bottom left corner, you get the
Ask a teacher for help.
Can't you do more than one thing at a time? You just
You don't do that part either, do you? Have one.
Is that what you've been doing all this time?
No. Want me to go ahead and practice?
That would be cool.
Get it done, but
I'm gonna go back.
Oh, no, that's what we want to tell everybody.
So they can learn more.
Yeah, so they can learn. Why else?
government today.
Well, maybe. What else?
So they know what their taxes and everything are going.
Ooh, Rachel hit it right on the head. Who pays for NASA to go to space?
Everybody.
Do you write a check to NASA? So how do you, Rachel's talking, how do you pay for it then?
Through your taxes.
Through your taxes. NASA gets money from the government, and the government gets money from us through our taxes. Okay, so that's why the United States people care. We care because we weren't able to see what everybody was doing. Joseph was busy as bee. He couldn't see what Ron was doing all day long, so this will be their opportunity to share with each other what we did. Okay? So we're going to go around the circle. We're going to go around once. You get one turn. And you are going to tell, I realize you had 2 jobs. Doesn't matter if you're by your partner, no big deal. You think about whichever job you want to talk about. Okay? And what you did. You can tell one thing that you did. Are you guys listening? You can tell one thing that you did today. And I want you to be good listeners also. Because by the time the circle gets around to Brenton, is that how it is? Brenton? You know, somebody may have already said something that he had in mind to say. So he needs to listen to what everybody else says so that he doesn't repeat each other. Because we don't want to repeat each other. That way, if we don't repeat jobs, we'll probably get through every single thing that went on today. Okay? So, be thinking over there, but if somebody says what you were going to say, you're going to have to think of something else. Got it? Anyone have any questions about this? Okay, let's go. We're going to start with Josie.
My name's not Joseph.
Well, what's your name?
My name's somebody else.
Okay, well, Joseph, why don't you tell us your job that you want to talk about?
Astrophysics.
Okay, tell me one
Am I
thing.
supposed to tell the whole job or just one
Just
thing?
one thing.
I like it about when we had to blow up the balloon and put it in the vacuum because it grew.
Why did it get so big?
Because it pushes more on the inside than it is outside.
Right, was there any air pressure on the outside of the balloon?
No, because the vacuum sucked out.
That's right, so the air on the inside of the balloon was pressing which way?
Out.
So, what could we compare that to?
I was being
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and just put it back up there. Okay, all right, back to what we were doing. Okay, so, what? A what? Space arm, I'm sorry. You want to tell everybody about it? Stacy, go ahead and tell us about it. Why the stuff taped together? Why did you just make it all out of that hard stuff?
Because in space, if you don't have anything, if you just don't have without a space on, you like freeze or
You would freeze or you get really hot, right? Because there's different extremes. There's like 250 below to 250 above. But why didn't you make it all out of the hard stuff, the pipe? Stacy, why not?
maybe flexible.
Yeah. Not gonna be able to do anything if you're just going like this, right? Okay, great. Who's next? Who's your name, Kyle. Kyle. Okay guys, this is going to take a really long time to get through if we don't buckle down and focus and get our minds on what we're supposed to be on.
I like the person because of the electronic lab. You had to put the wires in.
Are you the one who made it meow? You want to go get it and show it off?
I'll do it for him because I was with him.
Okay, go ahead and go get it.
Because you made it.
Tell us about how you made it.
The book, the manual said to put them in that way, and if you didn't, you just messed it up.
Okay,
You
so
have to take it all apart.
here, go ahead and take it to Kyle.
No.
Kyle,
Kyle.
show it to us. Show us what it does. Okay, Emily, go back to your seat, Emily. Show us what it does. What else does it do? And what else? Okay, so if you would have gotten just any one of those wires wrong, it wouldn't meow, right? And was it hard to get all those just right?
No.
No? Wow, you're a super electrician.
When we were there, he was showing me what it did, and he took out some of the he took out one wire and over here, and he took it out and I kept my hands on this one and put it over here, and it
Didn't work, did it? Has to be specifically how the wiring diagram said. Okay, Rachel?
Mine was health and nutrition because it was funny watching everybody exercise and you didn't have to.
Okay, so tell us why astronauts have to exercise.
To keep their body healthy so they don't get sick.
Okay, what part of your body might not be healthy if we don't exercise?
Your muscles probably, because they probably wouldn't be used to no gravity.
That's
and
right.
stuff like that.
Gravity doesn't make our
You try to, if you,
What happened when you turned the vacuum on? What happened to the sound?
it started to, at first it was ringing, but then it was,
Wasn't the bell still ringing though?
yeah, it was, but it
But you couldn't hear it because there was no what? I want to hear, what's your name? I want to hear from Allison. What was there none of in that bell jar? Right. So that tells us that sound must need what to travel on. That's why we can't have sound in space. No air. Okay? Great.
Onboard pilot, I like when we did the EVA walk.
And what is an EVA?
It's an
Extra.
a vehicular.
Okay, when it's someone else's turn, I want to hear from them, okay? You're going to have your turns. Extra vehicular what? Activity.
Extravehicular activity.
Which that's just a big fancy word that means what?
EVA.
Well, yeah, but what is an EVA?
It's a normal.
Yeah, or a spacewalk. Okay? So what was your mission on your spacewalk?
We had to measure the
space
yeah.
station? Okay? Great. Was it hard?
No.
Was it hot? In your suits? Was it windy? Yeah? That blew you away? There's no wind in space. Okay, Ron?
I liked when I was on board commander. When we got to go to the shuttle and try to land it. I ended up crashing it because it was real hard to keep it steady. It was doing all kinds of flips. I'm like,
So you see why pilots have to practice and practice and practice and practice and practice some more, right? It's hard, isn't it? Okay.
Logan?
Logan, yeah, can you see your name tag?
like to retrieve the satellite.
Okay, how'd you retrieve the satellite?
With a body gun.
Okay, was it difficult?
Yeah.
Why was it difficult?
Because he almost too big but not off the satellite.
Okay, so what helped you to get the satellite doing what?
Very slowly.
Through what? Did you know up here how to do it? What'd you have to do?
Very slowly.
But how did you know how to do it? How'd you know how to do everything
Can
today?
you tell me if you have a
Yes.
You guessed?
Like,
Logan, how did you know how to do things today? What did you have to have at all times to tell you what to do?
the book.
Yeah. So it helped to go through the book really slow, didn't it?
Okay.
Okay. Brittany?
Like speaking on the mic.
And she was telling me how to.
Okay, well, let's hear about one of your jobs.
Yeah. Well, can I just probably call back and get posted at that time? And that is hard back and everything.
I need to get Mr.
And
Roberts
there's what we
to
do
take out
too.
papers and I need to take something off
Trying. How to figure out how to,
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good deal. Well, we're down on Richard, I think.
How what?
How
Just
to-
thought we might try to make that, so I guess what I'll do is just call you
I like
back when it gets
the
closer
part
to
where
that.
you
maybe the first of the
how
school
much
year.
pulse.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you did
Okay,
blood
thanks,
pressure and
ma'am.
pulse.
Bye-bye.
Why do you think it's important to take blood pressure and pulse while we're in space?
So if you have a bad blood pressure, then you can't go.
Yeah, that's important, isn't it? Okay, Emily?
My favorite was when we were trying to fix the satellite.
Okay, how did you fix the satellite?
Also, there was this bad wire in it.
How did you figure out which wire was bad?
We had to put this thing where you had to set it on each wire and.
What was
if
that
it
thing
lit up,
called, do you remember?
No.
Does anyone remember what that thing was called to test the wires?
Probably. That was a circuit tester.
Circuit tester. Okay. So which wire was bad?
The green one.
The green wire was bad, okay. So you got it working? Good.
Bryson?
I like the part where we gotta test the rock samples. I helped them test the rock samples.
Okay, what'd you do to test the rock sample?
It was clear, this clear glass, white rock and a black rock.
They were
And then
tiles, not rocks.
And we used a black lamp and see if they glowed, and then we talked to Emily and Kyle, and they looked it up on the computer and helped us find what they were.
So there was some good teamwork going on, wasn't there? Great. Okay?
I like
Right.
doing astrophysics. I do the projects.
Which project do you want to talk about? We've already talked about balloon and sound, so what else is there? Tell me about the water. What happened with the water?
Where you put the monitor in.
Huh?
The one you put this monitor in.
Yeah.
You put this monitor in the glass
Uh-huh.
with 2 ml gallon of water.
Right. What happened to the water when you turned the vacuum on?
I think it made the monitor go off.
But what physically happened to the water? What'd the water do? May not have done it correctly if you're not sure. Does anyone know what the water did?
It started making bubbles.
Yeah. So what do we say when water bubbles? What do we say it's doing? Brittany? Boiling. How hot was the water? Do you know? Do you remember? Just
I remember.
rough guess.
60
60.
degrees first time, 65 the second time.
Does water usually boil when it's 60 degrees? No. So how do we explain that it boiled, Brenton? Because it didn't have any... What was there none of in that bell jar, Brenton? The vacuum sucked out all the what? Air. So if we were in space without a spacesuit, the fluids on the surface of our bodies would boil. So Brenton, what fluids on the surface of our body would boil? Look at my face. What fluid do I have on the surface of my body? What fluids do I have? What liquids do I have on the surface of my body?
Rocks, I would say.
What did you use to get the rocks?
A rover.
A rover. And were we pretty good at that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All of them.
Was it difficult at first?
Yeah.
Kind of figured out, why was it difficult?
Because it kept moving by itself.
Kept moving by itself. So sometimes it's hard to give commands to a remote rover, right? And just think, if we were down here on Earth and the rover was millions of miles away, how hard would it be?
Harder.
Yeah, because we've put rovers on the moon before, and we're sitting down here with the control, and the rover's up on the moon, and we tell it to move, and it can take as many as 20 minutes for that rover to receive the signal. Can you imagine trying to drive a car? To tell it to turn, you have to wait 20 minutes for it to turn? That'd be kind of difficult?
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly. Okay, great. Hale?
I like trying to find out where the satellite is on flight operations.
Oh, with the what?
I don't remember.
You remember what it was called? Does anyone remember what that little black thing was called that you had to go outside and use to figure out how many satellites there were? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Who you remember? GPS, Global Positioning System. How many satellites were there?
7.
7? What else did that GPS receiver tell you?
Told you the altitude.
Okay, what
And
else?
told you the longitude and latitude.
Okay, great. Okay, James?
I like the building the rover on ground.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of had to destroy it to put some new batteries in it. Was it difficult?
Yes, just kept it things.
Like 30 minutes.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to see if there were bubbles
Okay, so why did you put vinegar on the rock?
to see if there were any bubbles that would come up.
Okay, so was that going to tell you something about the rock? Point you to its name, hopefully, eventually? Okay. Erin? Okay, which one?
Sorry.
Glass of water and water in the
You put water in the flask,
yeah.
and then what were you testing in the water, do you remember? And what level were we testing, do you remember? It was done, did you? Because it wouldn't quit moving. Did it finally quit moving? I think it was pretty good. Okay. Everybody took yours. Yeah, we're getting down to the bare bones.
Yeah.
Well, what jobs were you on?
Other nutrition and geologist.
Health and nutrition and a geologist. What else did we take at health and nutrition besides blood pressure on everybody?
We had to do the body temperature.
Okay. So what's good body temperature? You don't know what normal body temperature is? Yours was below?
Some people's were.
Sometimes.
Ron's was 99.7
Uh-oh.
and mine was 99.2.
You guys got fevers? You're not sick?
No.
Well, that's high. Okay.
Checking the weather.
Okay, how did you check the weather? Why was checking the weather important? Yeah, because can we launch if the weather's not good? Okay, and last but not least, Donjay.
I like in flight operations, we did longitude and latitude on the computers.
Okay, so flight operations, what did you do the latitude and longitude of? What were you checking the latitude and longitude of?
North.
I know, but the latitude and longitude of what were we checking?
Around
We were tracking the what? No, what were we tracking?
The International Space Station.
The International Space Station. Okay, is there